Hello friends, good morning. How are you? I hope you will be healthy and wealthy. Welcome to the channel Barodiya English classes for the purpose of learning interaction. As a matter of fact, in our earlier videos, we have discussed about the several literary figures and literary forms. Today we will discuss about certain literary forms. Here I would like to discuss you that there are three literary forms: dramatic monologue, soliloquy, as well as aside. These are generally be confused, and today we would discuss, through discussing we would clear that these are not to be confused. And in this lecture, in this class, in this session, we will discuss about soliloquy and the side. First of all, when we come to the ground of the soliloquy, either in academic exam or competitive exams, we know soliloquy generally asked. When we go to its background, then no doubt, since the creation of the literature, in our ancient literature, in the classical literature, either slight or the frequent, but we find we also have the use of soliloquies. In ancient literature, we just have through the studies that it was also used by the great classical tragedians. Especially this is related to the drama, but in drama the part of the tragedy. When we come to this term, the origin of this term, the terms originated in Greek, and in Greek there is a term solo locker, and here compositional word when it is studied, solo means oneself and locker means to talk. Hence that means when we operate the term, English term soliloquy, and the Greek word sololoka, that means to talk to oneself, and it is the part of the drama. In a drama, especially in a tragedy, the character, especially the protagonist, utters aloud on the stage, and when such character utters on the stage, one thing is to be remembered, that the purpose of this soliloquy in drama is the convenient mode to make conveyance, to convince the audiences about the motive and the intention of the speaker, the statement of the mind, the state of the mind, what is running, what is going on in the mind, in the speaker, and it is the main purpose to be applied in competitive purpose or academic purpose. There are so many questions whether in soliloquy more characters or the single one. It is very clear, word itself clears that soliloquy means soul, loquy means the conversation, that means a single character talks to oneself, but it is the limit of the soliloquy in drama that the character of soliloquy talks to oneself, having the tormentation of the mind about the relating the heart, but one thing is clear, that it is the single one. One question also repeatedly or frequently asked, whether the speaker of the soliloquy is aware about the audience, whether they are listening or not. Answer is that such a speaker doesn't know. Only the audiences listen, only the audiences know what the speaker is speaking. They have the awareness of the speech, but the speaker has no idea whether someone is listening to him is utterance. Here, what does mean soliloquy? What is the origin of soliloquy? How many speakers, how many characters are there, and whether it is the part of a drama? It is a inseparable part of a drama and the essential part of a tragedy. When we come about the best examples of soliloquy, there are so many soliloquies used time to time by the tragedians, dramatists, but we know it was frequently used in the age of Elizabeth, means Elizabethan age, and especially by Shakespeare. Shakespeare's certain examples can clarify this definition, this idea, but single example of Shakespeare from Hamlet, to be and not to be, is the best example to study to how this idea. When we come to conclude soliloquy, that means mainly it is for the purpose of unlock the mind of the speaker, to unlock the mind of the speaker in the presence of the audiences, but the speaker doesn't know whether audiences are listening. This is the one. But parallel, there is a certain form or the term relating to drama, relating to tragedy, and that is aside. We will discuss separately third one, that is also parallel to be confused, and that is the dramatic monologue. Dramatic monologue we will discuss in separate session, but here parallel to soliloquy, a single term, that means aside, we are going to discuss. Aside is also like soliloquy, but not to be confused soliloquy. It is the short speech. It is the short speech being aside by the character of the drama, and that means when the character aside being aside makes a speech, the other characters on the stage don't know, but the speaker's listener, to whom speaker speaks, whether the whole audiences or the individual or particular, they know. It means that is the inseparable part of the drama, tragedy, and it's the very short speech. Okay, I think it will be helpful to you. We'll meet you in next video. Okay, thank you.